Hi guys, my name is Lena, and in this short video, you will learn how unknowingly you may actually be sabotaging health of your pets as well as your own. So average household has around 10 or so devices, and by devices I pile everything into one pile, and I mean the phones, the laptop, the Wi-Fi routers, printers, wireless baby monitors, and a number of others. We all have at least one, actually majority of us have even two phones. Now, all of these electrical devices, they emit what we call EMF, electromagnetic radiation. And there is already a lot of research and a lot of evidence that links the exposure to EMF, to electromagnetic radiation, to some serious health conditions. Some of the lighter conditions that we witnessed over the years now include sleep, migraines, well, disturbed sleep patterns rather, migraines, insomnia, fatigue, any physical discomforts, like when your body aches. And the same is for the pets. There's already also been a lot of research done, even in a pet and animal kingdom, I guess, showing how it contributes to dogs' anxiety. And I'm specifically actually talking about dogs because there was a study that I've just recently I was reading through, how it contributes to their anxiety and their stress, arthritis, and these are not even the most serious health challenges. Now, as humans, we can choose where we spend our days, even though majority of the time we spend indoors, but we can still go for a walk, or we go to work, or we go to the gym to work out, we go to a restaurant, to pubs. So we get away from our safe home environment. But majority of the time, the pets remain there. Yes, I understand that you can take your dog for a walk, but then when they come home, where do they lie down? Where is their bed? Do they lie close to the Wi-Fi router? Or do you have maybe a cat that walks over your laptop? Or do you work with a dog lying on your laptop while you're browsing down a phone, texting somebody? On average, we spend about 2.5 to 3 hours on social media. So that means on our phones and iPads, which are constantly in our hands. And what happens is we actually getting this massive, massive dosage of calcium, which is released by EMF, and that calcium goes inside our cells. We're just not meant to deal with so much calcium, and as a result, it breaks our tissues, it breaks our cells, it affects our immune system, and it literally destroys our gut health. And the smaller the body, the more radiation that body will absorb. And I'm specifically now talking about the pets and also children. The children under the age of 5, they will absorb many, many, many more times of this electromagnetic radiation than adults. So if you find your dog being curled up next to a Wi-Fi router or any of the electronics or under the TV, please, please, please move the bed away, move it to the other side of the room, move into the garden if the weather is nice. Just take them away from electronics as far as possible. So obviously there are third-party tools that you can use to protect your entire household from EMF. And salt lamps are really great. You can just put them in. I've got it in my daughter's room, for example. So if you've got kids, especially, put it in a bedroom. May put them where the pets are sleeping. But from my personal opinion, it's just not powerful enough. So have a look at some other protection for EMF. And if this is something you're interested in, then just come and talk to me. Just send me a DM, because for the last 7 years, we've been recommending and we've been using EMF protection technology that's been used by thousands and thousands of our doctors all over the world with life-changing results. And it's just as simple as putting a couple of these little gadgets next to your devices or on your devices. It's just not worth the risk. So if you find yourself, or if you find your pets being more stressed than normal, more anxious, you're not feeling right, your sleep isn't there, maybe even struggling with insomnia or headaches or migraines, and obviously the same goes for your pet, because when your dog or your cat, when they're not feeling right. EMF radiation is something that should not be dismissed just because it's invisible. I hope this video makes sense. I hope that you find this information useful and relevant. And if you've got any questions, you're welcome to send me a message anytime you like. I'll be more than happy to speak to you. On that note, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a lovely Saturday.